Hey gang, full throttle kind of guy. Just giving a quick update. I know I've been giving a lot of updates. Apologize. Weather's been really wonky. I'm gonna live in Oregon, of course, and it was just downpouring. It's like in the low 40s, but this is what it looks like now. But trust me when I tell you, it was just coming down in buckets. I'm so close to getting this thing fired up for its first test drive. It'll start, it'll idle, no problem at all. 14 volts. I mean, it's charging like a gangster. We're good there. Power steering. From sitting, it actually did have a little bit of rust on the rotors, and so we had to break that loose and get that, free. So that was a little bit of an adventure. But other than that, the brakes work. Master cylinder got replaced. No leaks there. Spritzed it down. Should have put a little spray paint on it to keep it from flash rusting, but when you live in Oregon, again, it rains, and so if you're ever thinking about moving to Oregon, you don't like rain, don't move to Oregon. Bro, it ain't for you. Figure something else out. But Dale Earnhardt action over there. Anyways, part of my laundry list of stuff that needs to get done. Got to set the cold choke. Or once they've got a carb that has an electric choke on it that actually works. Shocker, I know. And so that has to be adjusted out. I need to do the vacuum line back here. I've got to put some more tape on it. It's a little bit on the loose side. I just don't like to play in it. If you're considering doing a big block swap or even an LS swap and you want to move the heater core location, hunt down from AMD the 67 through 60, I think it's 69 Camaro Big Block heater box. It also uses the same heater core for the 67 396 car, which is still, believe it or not, available over the counter at AutoZone. So you can get those dirt cheap that way, keep your costs down. AMD box, it's really good quality and everything. It lines up okay. However, these holes don't really line up with the Hella Beans. They kind of get you in the neighborhood, but not to the payday window. So get out a rat tail file, clock in. You're going to be working at it for a little bit. So it's a lot of taking on, taking off. If you think you're going to be one shot, one and done, or if you've done this in the past and you lucked out and you got a box that was spot on, good for you. But the real world kind of guys like myself, yeah, right, it's not going to line up. So measure 27 times and be prepared for some cutting and filing. So I'm coming around the home base on that. We managed to cut off the collectors, put the new collectors out, because with the hookers, headers, that is, 3.5 inch collectors, I had a 3-inch hooker on it before, headers again. So we had to change the collectors out. There was enough pipe left over so that they will fit. I just need to get some pipe clamps, exhaust clamps, 2.5 inch, to kind of cinch it down and get it into place. It's just a temporary fix now for exhaust. I'm just going to run that ratty old, $100 exhaust system I got in the car. Maybe there'll be an upgrade in the future. Don't know. I'm not going to promise that. I'm just dying to get this car up and running. So I hate shooting the talking head videos. I'm working by myself. I didn't bring them out. Sorry, beat me. But it is what it is. I'll get some of these things knocked out, and any luck, I'll do a fire up for you, so at least you can kind of see, the Odyssey and see if my adjustments worked. So, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate that. As you can see, I got one of the best car magazines ever there was, Cars Illustrated. If you were into street racing back in the 80s and early 90s, this is a really cool publication. It's kind of an East Coast based. Did a lot of little off the wall things. It was a fun read. Nice if you could find them. But those in the know that actually read this magazine, it's one of those things that you grew up reading and you actually did some of the stuff and you knew some of the areas in that from the East Coast. But I digress. So let me get back to working and whatnot. Again, just a quick update. Promise you'll see some action. I swear. I don't know, maybe the weather holds up, I'll do a little bit of a, rumble around the block. Don't know, no promises, no guarantees. So I'd like to stand here and jaw jack with you guys and, shoot the breeze, but, it's just not going to happen. But I'll go ahead, we'll get busy. Let me clock in and make some things go down. I will talk at you later. If you're in Texas, hey, thoughts with you guys. Hopefully everything gets sorted out for you quickly. Get your power on, get your life back in order. People will back you up in that. Just have some faith, and things will work out. But we got to stick together.